Law there passed requiring sheriffs to hold suspected illegal immigrants for ICE is vetoed. Here's Fox's Tanya J. Powers.
North Carolina's Democratic Governor Roy Cooper has vetoed legislation that would have required sheriffs to recognize requests by the federal immigration agents to hold jail inmates believed to be in the country illegally. GOP lawmakers can try to override that veto, but it means they need the help of Democrats, none of whom supported the bill. The Republican-backed legislation was filed in response to some recently elected Democratic sheriffs who are refusing to cooperate with ICE and immigration detainers. Those detainers aren't arrest warrants, so currently they can be ignored. Chris?
Thanks, Tanya. Another Democrat has dropped out of the presidential race.
Democratic Washington Governor Jay Inslee throwing in the towel, quitting the race for president. He tells MSNBC's Rachel Maddow.
It's become clear that I'm not going to be carrying the ball. I'm not going to be the president, so I'm withdrawing.
Climate change was the central theme of Inslee's campaign, and he's convinced the battle against it will go on.
I've been fighting climate change for 25 years. And I've never been so confident of the ability of America now to reach critical mass to move the ball.
Inslee's the third Democratic dropout since July, following Congressman Eric Swalwell and former Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper. Jill Nato, Fox News.
And John Hickenlooper's just announced this morning that he's running for Senate, trying to win the Democrats' 2020 nomination to take on incumbent Republican Cory Gardner. A Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy shot in the shoulder by a sniper is expected to be okay. Captain Todd Weber says they think the shot came from
a four-story apartment building right behind the sheriff's station.
There's a manhunt ongoing now for the shooter. The deputy hit was going to his car in the parking lot of the station in Lancaster, California. The mayor there says the bullet was deflected by a bulletproof vest, saving that deputy's life. America is listening to Fox News.
All money managers might seem the same. But while some give their clients cookie-cutter portfolios, Fisher Investments tailors portfolios to your goals and needs. Some only call when they have something to sell. Fisher calls regularly, so you stay informed. And while some advisors are happy to earn commissions whether you do well or not, Fisher Investments fees are structured so we do better when you do better. In other words, we're on your side. Maybe that's why most of our clients come from other money managers. So if you're in or nearing retirement, talk with us and find out why investors are switching to and staying with Fisher Investments. Fisher Investments. Clearly better money management. Investments in securities involve the risk of loss. Visit us at FisherInvestments.com to find out what we can do for you.
Brazil's president blames political opponents for fires burning in the Amazon rainforest.
Jair Bolsonaro saying the blazes are being set intentionally by non-governmental organizations, attacking him over his environmental policy and pledging to develop the rainforest region for farming and mining.
I am under the impression that it could have been set by the NGOs because they had asked for money. What was their intention? To bring about problems for Brazil.
His comments enraging critics who are concerned about deforestation, the future of the Amazon, and its role in climate change.
Fox's Aisha Hosni. Great Britain's new prime minister is in Paris now for talks about leaving the European Union.
Prime Minister Boris Johnson set for talks with French President Emmanuel Macron, but both leaders seem entrenched in irreconcilable positions. Johnson says a divorce deal agreed by his predecessor to take Britain out of the EU is unacceptable. Macron says there'll be no renegotiation. Prime Minister Johnson welcomed yesterday to Berlin for talks with Angela Merkel as a crowd in the background shouted, "Stop Brexit." In London, Simon Owen, Fox News.
More people are defaulting on student loans, according to a New York Federal Reserve survey.
Severely delinquent student loans have soared since 2012 and are now 35% of severe derogatories, the most damaging marks that appear on credit reports, even more than credit cards, auto loans, and mortgages. About 10% of the $1.5 trillion federal student loan portfolio is 30 days past due or more.
That's Fox Business Network's Tracy Carrasco. There's a memorial service this morning and then public visitation at the Louisiana State Capitol building for the state's former governor, Kathleen Blanco. She served during Hurricanes Katrina and Rita in 2005. I'm Chris Foster, Fox News.
ESPN 93.5, I'm Diane Ducey. Hope your day's going well so far. It's 7:05. We've got our local news to check out with Jamie Monticelli now, and it's brought to you by your 217 Mortgage Team at Illinois National Bank. When you plan to buy your next home, go with Justin Gensler and the 217 Mortgage Team at Illinois National Bank. You can visit them at their new location, 217 South Neal in downtown Champaign.
Good morning. I'm Jamie Monticelli with your ESPN 93.5 local news update. Cargill is set to open an innovation lab at the Research Park at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign campus. The Cargill Innovation Lab's doors officially open this fall. U of I Chancellor Robert Jones said Cargill's commitment to engaging our students in its innovation process will add a new dimension to their educational experiences at Illinois. The University of Illinois is getting set to enforce a total ban on smoke and tobacco products. Enforcement of that policy starts Monday, August 26th. The policy bans all tobacco products and vaping devices. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker has signed a law banning landlords from evicting or retaliating against tenants based on their immigration status. Landlords also are barred from disclosing or threatening to disclose immigration status to any law enforcement or immigration agency. The law takes effect immediately. You're up to date. I'm Jamie Monticelli.
Hey, it's David Nelson with the 217 Mortgage Team at Illinois National Bank. When you work with us on your home loan, you get a full team of experts. Take Chuck, for example. Chuck's coworker told him to email his son-in-law for the best loan service. Chuck emailed and never heard back. Don't grow frustrated with a company that doesn't care or have the time. Don't be Chuck. Come see me and the team at Illinois National Bank for your next home loan.
Illinois National Bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 47721. David's NMLS is 1718338.
7:07, and we've got your weather forecast, and it's brought to you by Honda BMW. If you need a new vehicle, I suggest you go on by over by the Thorntons and Savoy 16 Theater and do a test drive. Also, I recommend right off Windsor and 4th Street Extension, taking that nice curvy road in your new BMW or an Odyssey van or the Pilot. I love them. If you want to check it out, Honda BMW, service before, during, and after the sale. Such a great team over there. And the Honda President's Award-winning dealership inside the last few years. You can visit online, drivechampaign.com. We've got some clouds this morning and morning showers. Today's high 81 expected. 58 our low this evening with partly cloudy conditions. Coming into the weekend, it looks great. Partly cloudy, high 80 tomorrow, down to 54. Sunshine expected Saturday and Sunday with the high 77. We are ESPN 93.5.
It's that blissful time of year yet again. A time for uncontainable elation everywhere you look. And I'm not just talking about summertime. I mean time for the Honda Summer Spectacular event, where well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% APR on select 2019 Honda Accord models. Named America's Best Midsize Sedan by Car and Driver. And while the joy caused by these deals is quite a joy to behold, it's even better to experience for yourself. So hurry in to your local Honda dealer.
See dealer for financing details. Excludes hybrid models. Car and Driver, January 2019.
It's that blissful time of year yet again. And I'm not just talking about summertime. I mean time for the Honda Summer Spectacular event, where well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% APR on select 2019 Honda Civic models, which you made the best-selling compact car in America. Hurry into your local Honda dealer.
Visit your Central Illinois Honda dealers or go to centralilhondadealers.com.
See dealer for financing details. Excludes Civic Type R based on IHS market calendar year to date March 2019 for non-luxury traditional compact car segment new retail registrations in U.S.
It's summer buckets of fun at Addie's. Buckets of what, you may be asking? Buckets of 4 16-ounce aluminum bottles and a large bucket of range balls. It's summertime and it's time to unwind and help your golf game while enjoying a few cold ones. Take some swings and some swigs of your favorite domestic brew for only $20. Just come on into Addie's in Stone Creek and soak up the summer with this summer buckets of fun promotion. Only at Addie's at 2600 South Stone Creek Boulevard in Urbana.
People join Walk MS to raise awareness and funds that change the world for everyone affected by multiple sclerosis. Walk MS brings communities together, creating teams with friends, loved ones, and coworkers to rally around those we care about and end MS forever. Together, we can change the world for people with MS. Register today at walkms.org.
Hi, Buster Olney here, and my friends at Marathon are really helping you save because right now you can get 5 cents off every gallon every day with Make It Count rewards from Marathon. Plus, you can earn points for additional savings on fuel, airfare, hotels, and more. It's quick and easy to join. Just visit makeitcount.com/radio or download the free app. So start saving today with Make It Count from Marathon. Offer valid only at participating Marathon locations. Marathon, fueling the American spirit.
It's 7:10 out of the gate. I'm Diane Ducey. Stevie J taking a well-deserved vacation up to the northwest region of America and actually into the Vancouver area of Canada. But we've got the show. We're all good. And Abid from Dallas is joining me. How are you, Abid?
I'm doing fantastic, Dan. Thanks for having me.
All right. You specialize in technology in the classroom, and I'm fascinated with that. I'm a mother of 16, 17, and 21-year-old students. And as far as technology in the classroom, I feel like we're coming along. I do feel like the phone can help in the classroom when it comes to research, things like that. But most of the time, kids just want to get on there and be a part of social media, get all the likes from their friends. That's our topic right now, is students in certain communities no longer allowed to bring their phones to middle school. Tell me your comments on that, Abid.
I think, Diane, they're absolutely right. Phones are addictive. They have been proven in different research that phones are addictive. They cause depression. They cause anxiety. And we are not the only sort of country that's banning the phones in the schools. Sweden, England, France, Denmark, they all ban cell phones in the schools. I think phones have no place in the classroom at all.
Well, when you say ban from the school, it means really leaving them in your locker and turning them off, right? Not necessarily don't bring them to school.
No, don't bring them to school, because the study has indicated, Diane, that 65% of the students, even though the school said leave it in your locker, will bring it to the classroom. So having phones in the classroom, allowing them to come into the schools doesn't mean they stay in the locker. According to the research, 65% of the students will bring their phones into the classroom, even though they're not allowed to.
Wow, that's pretty bold to not even bring them to school. And I feel like it might get some pushback from parents because they want to talk to their kid immediately after school, negotiate rides.
Yeah, I mean, I think, just like anything else, Diane, in life, not everything is entirely good or bad. What you have to sort of evaluate is the pros and the cons, which ones sort of outweigh each other. And that's sort of what it is. I mean, you can allow the phones in the schools, but as I said, the study indicates that 65% of the kids will bring their phones into the classroom.
So I just feel like this is really hard to cut that umbilical cord if people are going to leave their phones totally at home. I just felt like it was, leave your phone in the locker. But as you said, the people are still bringing them into the classroom. I see on this study, we're starting with middle school age students. And to me, first that comes to mind is like the 11 to, 13 age bracket. And it is a lot of power in their hands. I've heard of people in my circle of friends who are, taking risque pictures because they want to impress their boyfriend and things like that. Let's comment about the power that's in the hands of these young people.
And you're absolutely right. Cell phones, in most instances, are even faster and have more processing speed than laptops. So that's the case. But the fact of the matter is, if you take them to school, they're wrongful uses like bullying, right? I mean, it's predominant in life, unfortunately, taking inappropriate photos and posting them. So there is a lot of negative uses. Actually, there are several studies done, Diane. One London School of Economics, there's another one done by Journal of Education and Psychiatrists, where they have proven that excessive use of phone actually causes about a half a grade point lower test scores.
Okay.
And just like cigarettes, this is sort of a recent sort of thing, but now more and more research are indicating that cell phone usage actually causes ADHD. And if you hear more and more, there's more and more diagnosis of kids with ADHD. And part of them is linked to the use of phones.
Abid, I just wonder what you recommend for us parents who are kind of up in arms about what can we do to monitor the kids on their phones.
I think, technology has a place to be used, but I think cell phones by design are addictive. There is good use of phones. I'm not denying that at all. I think, I agree with you that, banning phones, not even bringing them to the schools is not necessarily a good thing. But I think enforcement of that needs to be a lot more, it should be more imposed rather than having 65% that could bring them to the classroom.
Okay.
And I think we, as parents, need to set an example so we are addicted to our own phones as well.
It's true. All right, we'll keep monitoring then. And is there a way to get in touch with you, Abid, in case someone wants to continue this conversation?
Yes. One of the companies that I run is called icodeschool.com. If you go there, you will have my contact information, and I'll be love to take any questions or debate this topic with anyone.
All right, wonderful. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Dan.
All right, take care. ESPN 93.5, the ongoing topic of technology in the classroom. Should the kids be allowed to bring their phone to school in this back-to-school mode? ESPN 93.5 as we jump over to our sports headlines. Of course, we're going to start with the Cardinals as your Cardinal affiliate. And the Cardinals lost yesterday. In fact, torrential rains came through, and they called the game after 8 innings. Let's get more details here on ESPN 93.5 at 7:17.
This Redbird Recap is brought to you by Spectrum Mobile. Spectrum Mobile has unlimited talk, text, and data, and you can save up to 40%. Go to SpectrumMobile.com today.
Well, last night, the Cardinals dropped a rain-shortened game, 7.5 innings, 5-3 to the Milwaukee Brewers. Adrian Hauser over Adam Wainwright as the Cardinals won 2 out of 3 over Milwaukee. Now the Chicago Cubs won their game 12-11, a slugfest at Wrigley Field over San Francisco. So the Cardinals find themselves a half game behind the Cubs in second place in the National League Central. The Cardinals will welcome in the Colorado Rockies tonight to open up a 4-game series. It's Hall of Fame weekend at Busch Stadium. Miles Michaelis, 7-13, will make the start. Last night, the Brewers scored 4 in the first inning, 3 on a Mike Moustakas home run. They added a run in the fourth. The Cardinals got 2 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth inning, and left runners at second and third in the sixth. In 7.5 innings, the Milwaukee Brewers 5, the Cardinals 3. I'm John Rooney.
Did you know that with Spectrum Mobile, you could save big on your wireless bill? Get our Buy the Gig plan for just $14 a gig and pay for only the data you use. Unlimited talk and text included. Go ahead, grab your wireless bill and compare. Use a lot of data? We've got you covered. Ask about our unlimited data plan. Spectrum Mobile, the best network, the best devices, the best value. Get Spectrum Mobile today at SpectrumMobile.com. Visit SpectrumMobile.com for offer restrictions and details.
Cubs win 12-11 over San Francisco. Now we've got a 1:20 start today over on US 105.9. Jeff Shamarja on the mound for the Giants and Kyle Hendricks for our Cubs. Chicago White Sox beat the Minnesota Twins. That final was 4-0 yesterday. They've got a series starting up against Texas with a 7-10 start. Well, it's back to school night. Illinois soccer in action. Exhibition game against Loyola. Sunday, they'll be up against Dayton at 1 o'clock. Pretty cool to go over to the soccer fields and check out our ladies in action. We've got our forecast now, and it's brought to you by CMI on Bloomington Road. If you're in charge of keeping your business clean and germ-free, check out the e-sprayer. Technology that's great for schools, also great for health, assisted living, and gym facilities. CMI Clean, your janitorial and equipment experts. CMI is at 359-6262. We've got a high near 80 today. We've had some morning showers. That's going to fair way to partly cloudy conditions and a low 58 tonight. Up to around 80 tomorrow, down to 54. 77 the high with sunshine expected over the weekend. Great for the Urbana Sweet Corn Festival in downtown Urbana. Your Fox Business Minute is brought to you by Provident Financial Group, partnerships you can trust. 7:20 at ESPN 93.5.
From the Fox Business Network, there's a data breach of MasterCard in Germany. The company says it was of a loyalty program run by a third party. Personal information was published online. Hormel Foods, known for its Spam, Skippy peanut butter, and Genio turkey, is reporting a better than expected quarter. Those sales were slightly weaker than expected. Hormel says it hasn't seen sustained higher pork prices because of the swine flu impacting hogs outside the U.S. Hormel has said it's working on a meat alternative vegan pizza topping. Pfizer is investing $500 million in a gene therapy research facility in Sanford, North Carolina. In addition to working on gene therapy, the location will work on vaccines. Stocks closed higher yesterday as upbeat earnings from Target and Lowe's pointed to consumer confidence. With the Fox Business Report, I'm Ginny Cosola.
Fox Nation is the place for exclusive content you can't get anywhere else. New opinion shows from Laura Ingraham, Tucker Carlson, and Tommy Lahren you can only get by signing up for Fox Nation. Plus, the real stories behind the headlines. Documentaries on Chappaquiddick, Jimmy Hoffa, and more that you'll only find on Fox Nation. More of the opinion done right you crave? It's on Fox Nation. Documentaries and specials you can't get anywhere else? They're on Fox Nation. So go to foxnation.com today and sign up now for Fox Nation. Opinion done right now.
This is Rob Meyer with Provident Financial Group. Finding your way to retirement may feel a bit like working your way through a maze. Without a guide, it's hard to see if you're headed in the right direction. We can offer guidance along the way to help you see the big picture and make good financial decisions. Contact us today at 3017 Village Office Place in Champaign or call 217-366-3456 or online at providentfinancialgroupllc.com.
Securities and advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
If you missed a parking lot sales event at Durst Cycle, good news! Some of the great deals still exist. Just stop into Durst Cycle in Champaign and Urbana and take advantage of the great deals with the best service. Durst has a fully staffed sales and service department to make sure you have the right bicycle for your needs. Find out why this family-owned business is your home for cycling and home fitness since 1935. Durst Cycle, 1201 South Madison, Champaign, and 1112 West University in Urbana.
Mom, can we get White Castle sliders?
Great idea, Ben. Let's see where they are.
Attention, Ben. Tell your mom she can find White Castle sliders in the freezer aisle. They're made with 100% beef patties on a bed of steamed grilled onions with the same one-of-a-kind taste you can find in Castle's.
Ooh, she's smart. Hey, intercom lady, any advice for her first day of school?
Ben, she's not gonna...
Try a new hairstyle. Ooh, maybe a mullet.
A mullet? Cool.
You are not getting a mullet.
White Castle. Find the slider variety you crave in your nearest freezer aisle.
723, we're ESPN 93.5. I'm Diane Ducey, and I welcome on our ESPN phone line Maria Henneberry, the Regional Communications Director with Red Cross. American Red Cross, thank you for being here, Maria. How are you?
I'm great. How are you this morning?
I'm fine. I've got some kids in the back-to-school mode, and when I saw American Red Cross sending me some tips for parents as far as their students getting back to school, one of my first things that popped out on this press release was emergencies. Let's go over that and being prepared.
Yeah, when you have emergencies, are you talking specific? Share with me, Diane, exactly what you're referring to in terms of emergencies. We all have emergency situations in various ways, and at Red Cross, we have emergencies. This is what we are in all the time.
But, you need to develop that family plan and have good communication with the kids about what are you doing,
Yeah, you know what? Part of the challenge when you go back to school is you need benchmarks, and when a kid is in a situation where maybe a stranger is talking to them, or if they're in the house alone for a little bit before a parent gets home, you need to just talk to them about what their options are. And it's a good time when that school starts, people kind of get back in the swing of things, to sit down and go, hey, you know what? In our particular family, these are some of the concerns that we would have. All families are different.
One of the things that we used to do, Maria, was have a code word so that if somebody was going to pick up, your child from school and they weren't planning on that, maybe there was a family emergency and you didn't have a chance to communicate, have that code word so the person picking up the child knows that word.
Isn't that a great idea? I have a 15-year-old and a 10-year-old, and I would still do that with my 15-year-old, even though she's assertive enough to say, hey, who are you? I would still want that to be something that she knew so that I had that peace of mind as a parent. You can't be too careful in a situation where life moves very fast and people are trying to get to and fro, and you don't know who maybe at the last minute slipped in to help you out and all that sort of thing. So the code word is an excellent idea.
You mentioned to and fro. Let's talk about school bus safety and car, bike, and foot and getting to and from school right now.
Absolutely. How many times have you come up on a school bus and you want to make sure you're doing the right thing? You aren't entirely certain that you're handling it appropriately, so you just stop under all circumstances. I've done that.
Right.
I just stop because I don't even know. I'm not sure what they're doing. I'm not sure what the lights mean. Well, here's the deal. There's yellow lights and there's red lights. When those yellow lights go on the school bus, that means slow down. They're slowing down. You slow down. The red lights mean stop. When they put that stop sign out, and you sit there stopped, whatever direction you're going, until they put that stop sign back. That's how you know that you're doing the right thing in the vicinity of the school bus.
Very good. Now, as far as getting to school by car, bike, and foot, what does the American Red Cross recommend?
Being careful.
Yeah.
When you're trying to get to school, and we were talking about motorists, we can focus on kids, and kids don't walk behind those school buses. Make sure that that bus driver sees you wherever you are. Around that school bus, because it's a big unit. There's a lot of people often around school buses. So be careful and take responsibility for yourself in those scenes. But to motorists, we want to slow down, particularly this time of year. You've got little ones who are sometimes 5, 6, 7, 8 years old who are walking to school. Even if they're with friends or a parent, they're still figuring it out. And, they're known to darken the road once in a while. I know that I did that when I was a little girl, and I got in trouble for it. So, you just want to take responsibility if you can as well for those in your neighborhood, those around you, your community. Take care of your community.
So make sure you're not texting in the school zone or ever, for that matter. I know that we remind everybody about these school zones, but we should always be obeying that rule and the speed laws and things like that. It's just heightened awareness as we get back to school. And I know reviewing things with your kid in the car on these rides. What's your phone number? What's your address? How do you get in touch with your parents at work? All this stuff should be reviewed, don't you feel?
100%. And even neighbors that they know they can trust. It's just so that if they're in a situation, even in the front yard, and they don't know where to run to or something as they're getting home from school, or they feel like somebody was following them, just to know that in that 2-block walk that maybe some people have home from their school bus, they just know a couple people on the way that'll have their back that they could run to if it's a little bit of a strange situation and their intuition is telling them that this isn't right. Something as basic as that. Just keeping that conversation open and talking to them about things. It's huge.
Maria Henneberry, the Regional Communication Director for the American Red Cross Serving Central Illinois. I know that's your Facebook page, American Red Cross Serving Central Illinois. Tell us about the American Red Cross mission briefly.
You know what? When it comes down to it, Red Cross is all about helping people in emergency situations. We are there to help people in disaster, whether it's home fires or whether it's natural disasters. We are there on the scene, making sure people have the immediate comforts that they need just so that they can keep going. That's really the gist of what we do. And redcross.org is our website. You can always find virtually any piece of information about us. It seems right there at redcross.org, especially volunteering opportunities locally as well as regionally and nationally. If you want to get involved, it's such a simple way to do it by going to redcross.org and doing a little investigation.
Awesome. And it's always great to take a first aid class. Just get involved. American Red Cross can do that for you. American Red Cross Serving Central Illinois is the Facebook page. And your website, of course, redcross.org. Maria, nice job on getting us in that back-to-school mode. Thank you for being on.
Be careful out there. Thank you so much, Diane.
All right, you take care and have a good morning. We are ESPN 93.5.
El Toro Mexican Restaurant on South Neal Street in Champaign doesn't just serve amazing food at a reasonable price, they're also committed to the community. Owner Victor Fuentes is proud to call the Midwest his home, and he shows it by hosting great community fundraisers at the restaurant. From popular annual events like Cinco de Mayo to being a part of local school and club fundraisers every month, El Toro is not only committed to supporting your empty stomach, but also a great community. Check out what local fundraisers are coming up soon on their website, eltororestaurante.com, or visit them at 723 South Neal Street in Champaign.
It takes a lot to keep that smile bright. Brushing, flossing, rinsing, and a team of dentistry professionals like the ones you'll soon get to know at Urbana Family Dental. Affordable dental care you can count on. And to keep you at your best you and your smile sparkling bright, count on Urbana Family Dental. 1812 South Philo Road in Urbana. They'll be open soon. Call now to schedule an appointment this fall. 729-7411.
Fox News, I'm Lillian Wu. More heated words in the spat with some in Denmark, propositioned over a Greenland sale by the president. A former prime minister there lashing out at President Trump for his tweet about military spending, saying we have had proportionately exactly the same number of casualties in Afghanistan as the U.S. earlier.
The Prime Minister of Denmark, which controls Greenland, calling President Trump's offer, quote, an absurd discussion. A phrase the president said was nasty.
All she had to do is say, no, we wouldn't be interested.
The Danish royal palace, which invited Mr. Trump, was apparently blindsided by the cancellation.
Fox's Trace Gallagher. He dropped out of the Democratic presidential race now. Former Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper will run for Senate.
That race, a must-win for the left, hoping to take back the Senate. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer reportedly pressed Hickenlooper to run.
Fox's Cheryl Casoni. America's listening to Fox News.
ESPN 93.5. Let's check out your local news now. Brought to you by Classic Plumbing. Honest, affordable, and professional with a 2-year warranty on all their work. Call Tim Culver and his crew, 586-PIPE. You can see their Facebook page or visit classicplumbinginc.com. Jamie Monticelli with our local news now.
Good morning. I'm Jamie Monticelli with your ESPN 93.5 local news update. 29 years in prison is the sentence for a Champaign man who admitted to having cocaine for sale while armed. 27-year-old Antonio Brown pleaded guilty Wednesday to manufacture or delivery of cocaine and unlawful possession of a weapon by a felon. He should be released in about 14 years. 30 months of probation is the sentence for a man who admitted he stabbed another man during a fight in Campustown. 66-year-old Jerry Webb is homeless and admitted that on June 21st, he got into a fight with another homeless man on the sidewalk in the 600 block of East Green Street in Champaign. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker has signed a law banning landlords from evicting or retaliating against tenants based on their immigration status. Landlords also are barred from disclosing or threatening to disclose immigration status to any law enforcement or immigration agency. The law takes effect immediately. You're up to date. I'm Jamie Monticelli.
According to Classic Plumbing, these facts are essential for good work. Classic plumbers are experienced, qualified, and consistent. Right up front, you'll know all the work is warranted for 2 years. Their $55 diagnostic fee covers your estimate and applies to your job. Classic Plumbing promotes a culture of doing good work and hiring outstanding local people. Tim Culver's Classic Plumbing in Urbana and Mahomet get you technology with the tradition of value. Call 586-PIPE. Look them up on Facebook or online, classicplumbinginc.com. Let's get your weather forecast. It is brought to you by Watts Copy System, your local copier and printer specialist in Champaign-Urbana. We have one here at the Radio Center over by Meyer in Urbana, and it has taken things up a notch as we crank things out from our computer. Watts Copy System, the past 35 years, wattscopy.com. Morning showers, then partly cloudy. Today's high 81, down to 58 this evening. We've got partly cloudy conditions for tomorrow. Chance of showers at 10%, high 80, low 54. Sunshine expected Saturday with the high 76. Partly cloudy, high 77 on Sunday. Then a 20% chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm, down to around 58 each evening. Not bad. 72 now on ESPN 93.5. I know the Music Fest is happening in Mahomet. If If you want to check that out, tomorrow their farmers market kind of kicks it off in downtown Mahomet. It's from 3 to 6, and then all these acts and the community coming together. Sounds like a blast, and the weather's going to be great. Right now the temperature's at 72 with the clouds at 734.
Hi, I'm Habib. Once again, I'm hosting the Live to Lead mega event at the iHotel on Friday, October 11th. John Maxwell and 4 speakers, Angela Ahrens, Marcus Buckingham, Chris Hogan, and Rachel Hollis. Buy your tickets at habibhabib.com. So bring your team. I guarantee you will be better equipped with new perspectives, practical tools, and key takeaways. Improving our minds is like working out. We can't go to the gym just once and expect to be in shape. It's a continuous process. Buy your tickets at habibhabib.com.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson. Janelle & Associates Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is responsible for the content of this ad. Attention all active or retired military. If you are diagnosed with tinnitus or hearing loss after using yellow and black or yellow and olive dual-ended earplugs, you may be entitled to significant cash compensation. These earplugs permitted damaging sounds to enter the ear canal. If you served in the military and were later diagnosed with hearing loss or tinnitus, call 800-943-5019 right now to see if you qualify for significant cash compensation. The manufacturer knew of the defect but did not warn its customers. Complaints allege that the manufacturer manipulated test results to make it appear that the plugs met government standards. If you deployed to Iraq or Afghanistan anytime from 2003 through 2015 and are now suffering from diagnosed hearing loss or tinnitus, you may be entitled to significant cash compensation. Call 800-943-5019 right now. Hurry, time is limited. Call 800-943-5019 now to see if you qualify for cash compensation. Call 800-943-5019. That's 800-943-5019. 800-943-5019.
Hi, this is Kirk Kaiser. At Freedom Roofing, we respect and appreciate our police and appreciate all that law enforcement does for us every single day. Because of this appreciation, we are going to give away a free roof to a deserving retired police officer to say thank you for keeping us safe. If you or someone you know want to nominate a retired police officer for a free roof, just email freedom@sjbroadcasting.com. Just let us know in a paragraph who deserves this free roof. Again, send your nomination to freedom@sjbroadcasting.com. Freedom Roofing supports our law enforcement. This is Kirk Kaiser from Freedom Roofing. Thank you, law enforcement, for all you do.
Again, freedom@sjbroadcasting.com. If you can think of a retired policeman who could use a new roof, we'd love to hear about it. freedom@sjbroadcasting.com. I'm Diane Ducey. Stevie on a well-deserved break with his family as Grace wraps up her summer camp counselor experience with Young Life in the northwest portion of America. Not going to even bother Stevie, Rachel. I mean, he is always up early, but because he's in the northwest part of America and in Canada, it seems like it would be way early for him, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, I think so, and he's getting closer to Greenland, for sure.
What is up with that? I mean, I wonder how all this started. Was Greenland for sale? I don't get it.
No, Greenland has not been for sale, but the President Trump is not the first U.S. president to talk about it. I believe President Truman did as well. But this latest offer, we're hearing that Senator Tom Cotton, a Republican, actually made the suggestion during an event in his home state. So I think that's where the president got the idea. The president is called the Danish leader nasty after she blew off his idea of buying Greenland. And she says that, she's sorry that the president has abruptly called off that state visit to Denmark that had been planned. So, look, this will probably blow over sooner rather than later, but if Denmark doesn't want to sell Greenland, you can't make them.
Trump is just the bull in the china shop, and we all know that. And, that's just one of those things that have come up. Now, I know the White House is to replace illegal immigrant family loopholes that they've experienced. Rachel Sutherland out of Washington, D.C. Give us some commentary on that.
Well, what this is a 1997 Flores Agreement, and it stipulates that migrant children cannot be held longer than 20 days. It does more than that, though. It also lays out the conditions in which migrant children and families would be held. So what the Trump administration did yesterday is say, we're going to challenge Flores in court. We're going to give a new rule saying it just basically goes away. Now, this will lead to a court battle for sure. They wanted to go into effect in 60 days. The idea, according to Acting Homeland Security Secretary Kevin McAleenan, is to keep families together in these centers. He's calling them family centers. Now, he made it sound really great. He said there's going to be 3 hot meals a day, medical care, psychiatric care, a game night, a soccer field, arts and crafts for kids, holiday-themed parties. Yeah. I'm not making this up. So one enterprising reporter asked a question I thought was pretty good. He said, well, wouldn't this just incentivize people to come from South America? Right. This sounds pretty good. He said, no, the idea is to try to deter them because they would be held together. So that's the plan right now. But again, this is going to be subject to court challenges.
All right. Well, the last thing that I was thinking out of the White House in Washington, D.C. that might be trending is Sean Spicer.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be Dancing with the Stars. Quite honestly, I don't usually watch that show, but you know what? I may tune in because it's Sean Spicer.
Have you ever crossed paths with him?
No, but no, I haven't. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll get an invite to Dancing.
Right. I'm sure with Fox, John Decker has, and
I'm sure he has. Yeah.
Fascinating what they tap in their dancers yesterday for Dancing with the Stars, and Sean Spicer, former White House Trump aide, is one of them. Rachel, thanks for keeping us informed here on ESPN 93.5.
Thanks.
All right, take care. Rachel Sutherland joins us this morning. I wanted to let you know about Houlihan's because it's one of my favorite places at First and St. Mary, just south of the State Farm Center. There are happy apps and drink specials between 4 and 6 weekdays and all day on Sunday. And by the way, Sundays from 9 to 2, their brunch is outstanding. And I love on Thursdays when they have their patio play with local groups or duos or soloists that are featured on that beautiful secluded patio. And it's Dodie and Dexter. If you want to stop by between 6:30 and 8:30, enjoy a drink with your favorite someone. They've got some awesome music that they'll be playing. I was talking with my friend Ann over there about the end of September, the 27th, 28th, and 29th. They're working with Riggs Beer, and they're having some German food at Houlihan's at First and St. Mary at the end of September as they celebrate Oktoberfest. As an exchange student over in Germany and hosting some German students, I think this is an awesome idea to have Oktoberfest September 27th, 28th, and 29th. Get that in your day planner now as we join Riggs Beer at Houlihan's just south of the State Farm Center. Again, patio play Thursday evening, 6:30 to 8:30. Dodie and Dexter on stage. ESPN 93.5, it's 7:42.
Hi, it's Stevie J. For many years, whenever I've said something a little out there, my kids would say, easy, Stever. Well, I've come up with something a little out there, and I'm inviting you to be part of it. Introducing Stever, a new program that allows you to spend my money and keep the stuff. Sounds good, right? Well, it is. Now, there are 2 requirements. You'll have to use your voucher for the free stuff within 7 days, then give us some feedback about your experience. That's it. Take my money. Spend it within 7 days, then give me some feedback about your experience. But you have to register for this program. Just visit GoStever.com and create an account. You'll need to create a username and password. Once your account has been created, you're all set. Then just listen to Stevie J Broadcasting Stations for your chance to grab one of our daily offers. Visit GoStever.com to register now and to learn all about our new Out There program. All the information is available at GoStever.com. The earlier you get registered, the better chance you'll have at winning. Visit GoStever.com.
When was the last time you got to just relax and drink some local beer and listen to some old school vinyl records? At Harvest Ale House, we do that every day. I'm the owner, Ben Grice, and I'd like to invite you up to Paxton to try our 12 locally sourced draft beers. Eat some of the best local food around. Small plates, burger and sandwich creations, entrees such as fresh line-caught salmon, and of course, our decadent desserts. And while you're here, be sure to check out our new house beer. It's a cream ale we created called Dragon Main. Come see us soon at Harvest Ale House in beautiful downtown Paxton.
Summer's here, and there's no better time to hit the road. At AutoZone, we have the Duralast batteries you can rely on to drive with confidence. They're proven tough, even in the most extreme conditions. That's because they're designed to improve performance and provide your ride with a powerful startup. And they're available only at AutoZone, America's #1 battery destination. Visit us at AutoZone.com to get everything you need and start the job fast. Based on data from the MPD Group Incorporated, Car Care Track 12 months ending December 2018.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
It's cutting into your exercise time. It's stabbing you in the back 9. And it's attacking your peace of mind. It's pain, and it's getting in between you and the life you want to live. CBD Medic targets your pain at its source. It's fast-acting relief with active OTC ingredients, plus the added benefits of THC-free hemp oil. Get back to your life with CBD Medic. Available online and at CVS. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Cyber criminals will steal an estimated $33 billion security and private records by next year. The average cost of a data breach for a small business in North America is as high as $117,000. While these numbers can sound frightening, they don't have to be. Ease your fears by having area-wide technologies come look at your setup. They'll ensure your system is secure and will give you a detailed inspection report of just how susceptible to these threats you are. Call them today at 359-8041.
Mom, can we get White Castle sliders?
Great idea, Ben. Let's see where they are.
Attention, Ben. Tell your mom she can find White Castle sliders in the freezer aisle. They're made with 100% beef patties on a bed of steamed grilled onions with the same one-of-a-kind taste you can find in Castle's.
Ooh, she's smart. Hey, intercom lady, any advice for her first day of school?
Ben, she's not gonna...
Try a new hairstyle. Ooh, maybe a mullet.
A mullet? Cool.
You are not getting a mullet.
White Castle. Find the slider variety you crave in your nearest freezer aisle.
Small businesses are the lifeblood of our local economy. For over 150 years, Busey has remained a dedicated partner to those businesses and entrepreneurs who bring vibrancy to our community. Through sound advice and simplified solutions, Busey proudly supports small businesses. Visit Busey.com or stop by one of our many convenient locations for solutions to your banking and wealth management needs. Busey, fulfilling dreams since 1868. Member FDIC.
All right, it is 7:45, and that means we're time for sports headlines here on ESPN 93.5. I have some tickets, and if you want to text in cards, you could win. 359-2255. I'm Diane Ducey here on ESPN 93.5. Stevie J on a break. It's the Cardinals versus Colorado. And it looks like Saturday's start is at 6:15, Sunday at 1:15. If you want to do cards Saturday or cards Sunday, we'll see if you can win 4 tickets. I see First Base Pavilion is what they're calling these tickets. So if you'd like to check it out, Cardinals and Colorado Rockies this weekend, you can do cards-Saturday, cards-Sunday. Of course, safely text or audio text is preferred. So good luck in winning from ESPN 93.5. And the Cardinals were beat by Milwaukee 5-3. It was a heavy rainfall flash flood warning that came into effect in the 8th inning, and they called the game. Let's get more details now on ESPN 93.5, your St. Louis Cardinals affiliate.
Well, last night the Cardinals dropped a rain-shortened game, 7.5 innings, 5-3 to the Milwaukee Brewers. Adrian Hauser over Adam Wainwright as the Cardinals won 2 out of 3 over Milwaukee. Now the Chicago Cubs won their game 12-11, a slugfest at Wrigley Field over San Francisco. So the Cardinals find themselves a half game behind the Cubs in second place in the National League Central. The Cardinals will welcome in the Colorado Rockies tonight to open up a 4-game series. It's Hall of Fame weekend at Busch Stadium. Miles Michaelis, 7-13, will make the start. Last night, the Brewers scored 4 in the first inning, 3 on a Mike Moustakas home run. They added a run in the 4th. The Cardinals got 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th inning, and left runners at 2nd and 3rd in the 6th. In 7.5 innings, the Milwaukee Brewers 5, the Cardinals 3. I'm John Rooney.
All right, Cubs beat San Francisco's Giants. Boy, it was a slugfest, 12-11. I wish I would have caught that. I heard a little on US 105.9 when I was going from one meeting to another. Welcome to back to school, boy. Kyle Hendricks on the mound, 120 start. Heard on US 105.9, the Giants sending Jeff Samardzija. As Chicago White Sox beat the Minnesota Twins 4-0 yesterday. On Chicago's south side, they've got a series starting up tonight against the Texas Rangers. And Illinois soccer in action tonight. I saw in their back-to-school mode, they've got some books in the focus. And having a senior at ISU in Gabrielle Anderson, books can be expensive. And it looks like they're giving out some coupons and the like to save on your book purchases for this semester on their back-to-school night that's in focus for Illinois soccer as they're back in action this evening against Loyola, Sunday against Dayton at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So take note of that. It should be good weather for all of these soccer games. And exhibition, Illinois volleyball. I have Coach Chris Thomas joining me tomorrow to talk about that. They have a spotlight on charity as they have Eastern Illinois Food Bank versus the Don Moyer Boys and Girls Club. That's Illinois volleyball, an exhibition match tomorrow. ESPN 93.5.
An ESPN Radio Extra Point with Will Kane.
If what's going on here is just simple negotiation, if what's going on here is Ezekiel Elliott's agent using something to his advantage, might I suggest you fail? Because Jerry Jones yesterday had something to say about these negotiations or these sensitivities or these responses to his joke. At a press conference yesterday, a special one, a little late in Dallas, he wanted to make a point. There was a seriousness in Jerry's eyes, a wink that didn't make light of the situation but reinforced the point that hit it home. Jerry wasn't joking this time. He's earned the right to bust Zeke's chops. He's earned the right, earned the confidence in the relationship, and we don't even know the full extent of it.
Get more from Will Kane today from 3 to 6 Eastern on ESPN Radio, ESPN News, or on the ESPN app.
Lowe's helps pros like you do the job right by having more of what you need in stock, and it's savings you can count on every day. Like Valspar 2000 Paint Plus Primer starting at just $19.98 a gallon. And whether you're updating properties or building new homes, get up to 40% off select appliance special values with 4-piece kitchen suites as low as $1,160. For your next job and every job after, do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Appliance offer valid through September 11th. U.S. only.
Napa know-how. Why should you get a 5-quart jug of Napa conventional oil plus a Pro Select oil filter for $15.99? Because the dog days of summer are just as hard on your engine as they are on you. So get your 5-quart jug of Napa conventional oil plus a Pro Select oil filter for just $15.99. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
General states pricing. Sales prices do not include applicable state, local taxes, or recycling fees. Offer ends 8/31/19.
This apple slushie from Curtis Orchard is so refreshing on a hot day.
Marty, I've been working in the lab all day. I'm getting hot and stressed. What you got there?
Doc, I'm just beating the heat with a cider slushie from Curtis Orchard.
Let me try that. What's in this thing? There must be some kind of superpower chemicals in this thing.
They're actually all natural with no preservatives and no added sugar. Just fresh Curtis Orchard apples pressed into cider and converted to slush. Get your own, Doc. You can visit 3902 South Duncan Road or visit curtisorchard.com.
Curtis Orchard, by the way, spotlighting pork burgers this weekend. If you want to run on out, that Flying Monkey Cafe has awesome choices. And with your Carl ID, 15% off. They know Carl at the Fields is brand new. People coming over to Curtis Orchard between 11 and 2 for the Flying Monkey Cafe. Again, pork burgers Saturday and Sunday. They get them shipped in especially from Shelbyville and work with some pork producers. And it's like a brat burger on the grill. So good stuff at Curtis Orchard this weekend. That sounds pretty good, huh, Troy?
Absolutely.
Let's meet at Curtis Orchard. Troy Lance, how you doing?
Doing great.
Okay, well, Stevie's on vacation, so we can talk about how did he work as a hard-working man.
You know, he didn't do too bad for an old guy.
Okay.
He might be listening. You never know.
Exactly. So, in any case, you're kind of in transition here. Probably all the air conditioning things have started to wrap. At least we have a little break this weekend. High 78 expected today through Sunday. So, but furnace tune-ups now on the horizon?
We've not started them yet, but we're getting geared up. You know, we're getting our customers zoned so we can kind of hit them, you know, in a pattern that makes sense instead of running all over creation.
Something that we don't hit very often is people who are starting new and getting green, and they're really getting these highly efficient, HVAC in there. The Mitsubishi is a good start, huh?
Yes, it is. Mitsubishi is very efficient. And the other thing with that, if you have like a garage, a man cave, maybe a room above a garage or something that's hard to heat and cool from your system that you currently have, it's a great addition. You can control that space individually, and we've sold a lot for those applications.
A lot of times if you poke around, you can get some good deals and some discounts and things like that, right?
We always have some special running. Manufacturers always just like they like to run specials, and we pass them along.
All right. So if we need more details on that, you guys have an awesome website.
Correct, landsinc.com.
Awesome. Or 1-800-AIR Repair.
Yep, that's right.
Have a terrific day, Troy. Thanks for checking in with us. Troy Lands, landsinc.com, or 355-5512, or 1-800-AIR Repair. We'll have the Fox News coming up.
The Atkins Group is proud to present the redefined premium home rentals at Pebble Point. These home rentals feature 2-car garages, granite countertops, and stainless steel appliances. There's solar panels on the roof that'll help you with electric bills. And don't lift a finger because maintenance is included, including mowing, snow removal, and garbage. Pebble Point, located in Urbana near Stone Creek, Carl Clinic, and Meyer. Right size your life with a new premium home rental. Call Amber at 213-3034 or go online at cuhomerentals.com.
You know the sound.
Can he score? 20, 10, cuts back, 5, he will! Touchdown, Illinois!
You love that feeling. And you live the tradition. Now it's time for you to join the fight. Be at Memorial Stadium this fall. Tickets are on sale now at fightingillini.com.
There are a lot of places you can buy Illini gear, but if you want the official gear of the Fighting Illini, you need to get it at Game Day Spirit, because they are the official fan store of the Fighting Illini. You could buy your Illini gear where you buy your cereal, or you could buy at the official merchandiser, Game Day Spirit. You could buy your gear where you get your groceries, or you could buy from the official fan store. Get it from Game Day Spirit. Get the latest styles from top name brands like Nike and Champion. Game Day Spirit on Neal and Kirby in Champaign and on Green Street in Campustown.
At Honda BMW, they believe in letting you make the choice when you're ready. And now you don't even need to come into their award-winning dealership to buy your car if you don't want to. Just go to drivechampaign.com, click on the type of vehicle you're interested in, and look to the right-hand side of the page. It says Express Purchase. That means you can buy a car on your computer right now, only at the award-winning Honda BMW Express Purchase. Go to drivechampaign.com.
All Creation Landscapes offers complete landscape and hardscape design, planning, installation, and maintenance for commercial or residential projects. Choosing the team at All Creation Landscapes as your designer and contractor will ensure a high-quality product that's done right every time. Their goal is to enhance your landscape so you can enjoy it in all seasons. For the best experience and a quality job, call All Creation Landscape at 217-778-8732. That's 217-778-8732. Or visit them at their website, allcreation.net.
John 3:16 states, "For this is how God loved the world. He gave his one and only Son, so that everyone who believes in him will not perish but have eternal life." If your life has no direction or purpose, if you serve no one but yourself, and if you want to change the direction and outcome of your life, visit a local church this Sunday. Most churches have free Bibles. Ask for one. Start reading and learning about Jesus, his life, and how he wants you to live your life. Make an eternal decision today to have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. This message is brought to you by the Blossom Basket Florist.
And Blossom Basket Florist bringing on our forecast here on ESPN 93.5 at 7:57. Blossom Basket Florist at Curran Cunningham in Urbana, also at the Crossing in Champaign, 367 Rose, or blossombasket.com. We've had some morning precipitation, still a 50% chance of that happening. Today's high 81, partly cloudy by tonight with a low 58. Partly cloudy with a 10% chance of rain Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Highs almost into the 80s, down into the mid-50s at night. This is incredible forecast for August 22nd through August 25th, when we know how it could be when we get in that back-to-school mode. We're currently at 72 on ESPN 93.5. Folks have been texting in cards Saturday or cards Sunday for 4 tickets to go check them out against the Colorado Rockies. 359-2255.
Hi, it's Stevie J. When I needed a new roof, I called Roof Doctors. Actually called a lot of roofing companies to get estimates. But you know, I felt great talking to Randy. I felt that he was honest, reliable, and affordable, and I felt I could trust him. You know what? I was right. They did a terrific job. After they did my roof, I had them do my mom's roof. You know how much you have to like a company to recommend to your mom? With 30 years of experience and the best warranties, Call today for a free estimate at 328-7529 or go to roofdoctorsco.com.
Grill and Chill with the U of I Meets Sales Room Mondays starting this fall on ESPN 93.5. Each Monday, Ben Peterson stops by, gives you ideas on what you should be cooking at your tailgate event. Listen for our first Grill and Chill segment coming up Monday, August 26th. Ben will tell you how to prepare the main dish, any side dishes, talk about the price of the meat and the products used, and how much to make to feed your tailgate group. It's ESPN's Grill and Chill with the U of I Meets Sales Room, located off Florida on Maryland in Urbana. And August started August 26th.
He finds unique ways to let both food and wine dictate his story. He's Chef Thad Morrow, from humble Midwestern beginnings to the center of the world in New York City. And he's back at the new Naya restaurant, Asian-inspired Italian cuisine, situated in the heart of Campus Town. Enjoy a night out in the company of those you love. Join Chef Thad Morrow at Naya, now open at 212 East Green Street, online at nayaRestaurant.com.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
The Democrat drops out. I'm Chris Foster, Fox News. One of the candidates who just couldn't catch on says he knows he can't win, so he's done. In D.C., here's Fox's Rachel Sutherland.
Chris, a single-issue candidate, Washington State Governor Jay Inslee, says he's leaving the 2020 race, but he will still push for action on climate change.
This has just become more urgent. 1 billion tons of ice melted in Greenland.
Governor Inslee has been struggling to make the cut for the next round of Democratic debates next month. Inslee told MSNBC he'll stand by the eventual nominee.
But I'm going to be there with them, and we're going to be a unified party.
2020 contender Pete Buttigieg tweeted a thank you to Inslee for calling attention to climate change. Chris?
Rachel, another recent dropout. Former Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper now announces in a campaign video he'll run for Senate instead.
I've always said Washington was a lousy place for a guy like me who wants to get things done. But this is no time to walk away from the table.
The seat he's running for is Republican Cory Gardner's. A Russian spacecraft takes off from Kazakhstan with a human-shaped robot in the driver's seat.
Liftoff of the unpiloted Soyuz MS-14 spacecraft on a test flight to pave the way for future crew launches to the International Space Station.
There's no human on board this flight, but there is a pilot of sorts.
With the humanoid robot Fyodor sitting in the commander's seat.
The spacecraft set to dock with the International Space Station Saturday to unload more than 1,000 pounds of supplies. The test flight is designed to check the spaceship's compatibility with a new generation of Russian rockets. If all goes well, they'll start carrying crews into space next year. Carmen Roberts, Fox News.
The South Korean government's announced that it will stop sharing classified intelligence on North Korea with Japan, letting a 3-year-old intelligence sharing program expire on Saturday. The withdrawal is over a trade dispute with Japan. Relations between the two countries are at a low point right now. America's listening to Fox News.
All money managers might seem the same, but while some give their clients cookie-cutter portfolios, Fisher Investments tailors portfolios to your goals and needs. Some only call when they have something to sell. Fisher calls regularly, so you stay informed. And while some advisors are happy to earn commissions whether you do well or not, Fisher Investments fees are structured so we do better when you do better. In other words, we're on your side. Maybe that's why most of our clients come from other money managers. So if you're in or nearing retirement, talk with us and find out why investors are switching to and staying with Fisher Investments. Fisher Investments. Clearly better money management. Investments in securities involve the risk of loss. Visit us at FisherInvestments.com to find out what we can do for you.
Democratic presidential hopefuls make their case about the economy and health care at an Iowa gathering of union workers.
Frontrunner Joe Biden told an AFL-CIO conference in Iowa, under his health care proposal, union workers could keep negotiated health care plans.
There's been a war on labor's house for a long time now, well over 2 decades.
Biden's health care proposal would add a public option to the Affordable Care Act. That is a distinction from Medicare for All legislation offered from other leading Democratic candidates, Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders. AFL-CIO President Richard Trumka says the organization is open to supporting any candidate who supports them, regardless of party label. In Washington, Jared Halpern, Fox News.
More students brought to the country illegally as children could get a tuition break at Arizona public universities.
Think of the tuition structure at Arizona's 3 public universities this way. There's the usual in-state and out-of-state tuition rates. Then in the middle, there's another rate. That's the rate that Arizona has allowed students in the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, or DACA, to pay. Now, the schools want to expand that rate, eliminating the requirement for students to participate in DACA because future students can't get into the program. Enrollment in DACA was frozen under the Trump administration. Arizona's Board of Regents is set to decide today on the matter. Tanya J. Powers, Fox News.
A Catholic priest in Pennsylvania is accused of stealing from his parish.
The Chester County District Attorney's Office says 56-year-old Monsignor Joseph McClune diverted $100,000 to secret accounts and misappropriated fees charged to parishioners at St. Joseph's Church in Downingtown. Investigators say McClune used the money for a beach house in Ocean City, New Jersey, and on men he met on dating apps. They claim the priest doubled the amount he collected as a stipend for each mass, wedding, and funeral. The Archdiocese of Philadelphia says he's on leave and cooperating with authorities.
That's Rob Dawson, and I'm Chris Foster. Fox News.
ESPN 93.5, we've got your local news now, brought to you by your 217 mortgage team at Illinois National Bank. When you plan to buy your next home, go with Justin Gensler at the 217 mortgage team. Illinois National Bank's location, 217 South Neal in downtown Champaign. And we've got our local news with Jamie Monticelli here at 8:05. Hope your morning is going well.
Good morning. I'm Jamie Monticelli with your ESPN 93.5 local news update. Cargill is set to open an innovation lab at the Research Park at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign campus. The Cargill Innovation Lab's doors officially open this fall. U of I Chancellor Robert Jones said Cargill's commitment to engaging our students in its innovation process will add a new dimension to their educational experiences at Illinois. The University of Illinois is getting set to enforce a total ban on smoke and tobacco products. Enforcement of that policy starts Monday, August 26th. The policy bans all tobacco products and vaping devices. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker has signed a law banning landlords from evicting or retaliating against tenants based on their immigration status. Landlords also are barred from disclosing or threatening to disclose immigration status to any law enforcement or immigration agency. The law takes effect immediately. You're up to date. I'm Jamie Monticelli.
Hey, it's Justin Gensler with the 217 Mortgage Team at Illinois National Bank. When you work with us on your home loan, you get a full team of experts that you know. Take Alex, for example. Alex got approved with a company, but then his contact left. Then the person he was transferred to went on vacation. Alex closes next week. Don't grow frustrated with the company that doesn't care or have the time. Don't be Alex. Come see me and the team at Illinois National Bank for your next home loan.
Illinois National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 47721. Justin's NMLS is 611367.
At CDW, we get that today your office can be anywhere.
So true. My sales team is on the road year-round.
Well, CDW can assess your needs and implement a mobility solution using the Microsoft Surface Pro LTE with secure wireless connectivity configured so your team can succeed from the road or the office.
I'm not sure they can even find the office anymore.
IT orchestration by CDW. People who get it. Find out more at cdw.com/surface.
I gotta get out of the house for a little while.
I don't feel like making dinner tonight. Let's go somewhere.
But where?
I don't know about you, but I feel like a margarita.
Well, I guess we can try to find a sitter.
And we can bring something back for the kids.
Well, where can we go that's got great kids' food and also serves our favorite drinks?
El Toro!
Whether it's with or without the kids, El Toro Mexican Restaurant in Champaign has you covered. They offer a wide variety of both adult beverages and kids' entrees. Stop in today at 723 South Neal Street in Champaign.
All right, we're taking a look at our forecast today, and it looks pretty good. We've got a high around to 81 expected. There's a 50% chance of morning showers and thunderstorms that could come our way, but not a bad forecast, down to 58 with partly cloudy conditions tonight. We have a high 80 tomorrow as we wrap up the week, down to 54 in the evening. 76 the high on Saturday, down to 54, and 77 partly cloudy on Sunday. The chance of rain is just light, low 61 into the evening hours. And I'm looking forward to this awesome forecast as I participate in the Gospel and Jazz Fest that is happening at Hessel Park. Shonda Schumerville is with me now, and she's one of the people that's pulling it all together. Chandra, how are you this morning? Are you there?
Hello.
Yes, hello. How are ya? Let's see. Maybe I'm pressing a button wrong or something. Can you hear me okay? She just said hello. And it seems like every once in a while we've been having some trouble with this. I'm going to put Chandra on the air now. Gospel and Jazz Fest, Hessel Park. Chandra. Okay, I'm going to check some things and be right back.
Stugatz here. Summertime means summer fun, but it also means home projects which aren't as fun. So why not use Home Advisor? From minor repairs to major remodels, Home Advisor connects you with top-rated pros in seconds. Read reviews from your neighbors, request quotes, and check the project cost guide to see what others paid for similar projects. Home Advisor makes it easy. So get those projects done and make the most of your summer. To find the right pro at a fair price, just ask Home Advisor. Go to homeadvisor.com or download the free award-winning Home Advisor app today.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, not for sale to minors. Website restricted to adults 21 and over.
I'd been smoking for a while. I tried vaping when it first came out. It just didn't work for me. But recently, I tried My Blue, and it actually gave me the nicotine satisfaction I was looking for. My Blue is easy to use, and it lasts all day. I even like having the different flavors and nicotine options. It's nice having a choice. I think other smokers will be surprised by My Blue. I certainly was.
Find My Blue in a store near you or order online, myblue.com.
We checked out the reviews of the Illini Inn, now fully renovated in Campustown at 4th and Daniel, Champaign. Here's what stuck out. Best TVs you can see from any angle. Fast service, nice staff, and it's still the Inn. Check out the Illini Inn, an Illinois tradition for students and townies since 1970. Serving cold drinks and a full menu, the Illini Inn, 4th and Daniel, Champaign.
Gospel and Jazz Fest is happening Sunday between 3 and 7. Our organizer for a lot of this is Shonda Schumerville, and I welcome her to the airwaves. Hello, Chandra.
Hello, Diane.
Excellent.
Thanks for having me.
You're sounding loud and clear. Let's talk about your dad starting this with Canaan Baptist Church to benefit Safe House, substance abuse-free environment. How many years back?
It was 22 years. It's been 22 years.
Oh, my goodness. I think I've been a part of it at least 15 of these anyway. And Louise Turpin, Jim Turpin's wife, is the one who kind of roped me into it. It takes a village. I know she wasn't at Canaan Baptist Church, but one of the many churches that come together, I want to say United Methodist Church. Let's talk about that aspect of it all and bringing our religious community together for this event on Sunday.
Absolutely. So our theme is Stronger Together, because we recognize that substance use disorder does not just affect one particular group. It happens in churches. It happens in the community. And so we have partnered with about 10 churches to come together on Sunday, August 25th, to bring sounds of gospel while benefiting both the men's and women's safe houses. And it's several partnerships. The original partnership started between Canaan and the First Presbyterian Church in downtown Champaign, and they are still an ongoing partner, and we have lots of other people who have joined us with this journey along the way.
You know, part of the aspect of it all is praying over issues in your life as we pray for those who are going through this recovery at the Safe House substance abuse-free environment. There's different stations where you can pray for things. There's a kids zone. Let's describe what's going to happen between 3 and 7 on Sunday at Hessel Park. Oh, no. Are you there?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. So describe the scene at Hessel Park.
describe the singing at Hessel Park. So we have both local groups. This year, we have Windsor Road Christian Church. We have Canaan Baptist Church that will be singing, as well as their praise dancing. And then the jazz component, we have BBL Academy, which is the Branks, Bridgewaters, and Lewis Academy, and they will be doing the jazz component. And then we also have, we have Vineyard Church that will be performing with us. We also have George Powell that will be coming. And then we also have a new featured group that will be joining us as well, featuring Gail McDonald, featuring Janice Mitchell, Erica Williams, and they also have Travis Brown that will be doing their percussion. And we will also be having local artist Michael Gibney. This is actually his first year participating in the Gospel Jazz Fest. So come out. We have a lot more people and a lot more surprises. And our featured act, we have international recording artist, Stellar Award winner, Tasha Page Lockhart. And we are really excited that we were able to get that partnership with her this year.
I'm bringing on Tasha Page right now in the background. She has won season 6 of BET's hit singing competition, Sunday Best. And she's also a Stellar Award winner and the Contemporary Female Vocalist of the Year winner and Gospel Touch Awards in the UK. Here's a little bit of Tasha Page Lockhart right now.
I'm asking you, Lord, whatever you're doing.
Oh, I'm so excited about this. She'll go on stage just after 5, we believe?
Yes, she will go on a little bit after 5.
Sounds great. From 3 to 7, local groups coming together, the Gospel and Jazz Fest. I was saying, describe the scene as far as food and the different vendors that are there. What you got for us, Chandra?
So this year we are actually having local food trucks that are coming, but we want you to really pay attention to the fact this year one of our hugest partners, which is Brother George Barbecue. He will be like your barbecue extraordinaire. So we will have food trucks out there this year. And we also will have a donation tent if you would just like to come and just donate to the Safe House. Because we definitely want to be able to keep the doors of deliverance open. We rely on no type of public funding. It is all from the generosity of our community.
Let's wrap with the website where we can get more information about the Gospel Jazz Fest, 3 to 7 at Hessel Park Sunday. Chandra Somerville. Is it CanaanBaptistChurch.org or something? Just Google Canaan Baptist Church and you can get the agenda and find out more about Safe House. We are ESPN 93.5.
At Indeed, we understand that when it comes to hiring, it's important to have a large talent pool to choose from. But sometimes too many good options can be overwhelming. That's why Indeed doesn't just give you access to a large pool of job seekers. We also offer screener tools that let you instantly narrow down your search. Hone in on hiring with Indeed. Experience Indeed for yourself today and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting at Indeed.com/promo. Terms and conditions apply.
It's not ironic that the last 4 digits of Rosati's are 2334. The 2 best Chicago athletes wore number 23 and number 34, and Rosati's makes some of the best Chicago-style pizza in Champaign-Urbana. 23, the number of the greatest basketball player ever, Michael Jordan. Like Rosati's, they always are delivering in the clutch. Walter Payton or Sweetness wore number 34. Rosati's has a smooth and sweet sauce that packs a powerful punch of flavor on their pie like Walter Payton in the end zone. So get the legendary Chicago-style pizza by dialing 328-2334 or 328 Michael Jordan, Walter Payton.
I love it. Rosati's Pizza is a great choice for lunch. ESPN 93.5, Milwaukee over the St. Louis Cardinals 5-3, and they had to shorten the game. A flash flooding warning came into play. As your Cardinal affiliate, we love playing your Redbird recap here on ESPN 93.5.
Well, last night the Cardinals dropped a rain-shortened game, 7.5 innings, 5-3 to the Milwaukee Brewers. Adrian Hauser over Adam Wainwright as the Cardinals won 2 out of 3 over Milwaukee. Now the Chicago Cubs won their game 12-11, a slugfest at Wrigley Field over San Francisco. So the Cardinals find themselves a half game behind the Cubs in second place in the National League Central. The Cardinals will welcome in the Colorado Rockies tonight to open up a 4-game series. It's Hall of Fame weekend at Busch Stadium. Miles Michaelis, 7-13, will make the start. Last night, the Brewers scored 4 in the first inning, 3 on a Mike Moustakas home run. They added a run in the fourth. The Cardinals got 2 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth inning, and left runners at second and third in the sixth. In 7.5 innings, the Milwaukee Brewers 5, the Cardinals 3. I'm John Rooney.
Cubs win 12-11 over San Francisco. It's a 120 start in that series. Kyle Hendricks to the mound for our Chicago Cubs. It's heard over on US 105.9. White Sox over Minnesota 4-0. They'll start a series up against Texas at 7:10 tonight. And Illinois soccer taking on Loyola. It's a back-to-school night feature promotionally if you want to check that out. Weather looks great. Essentially high 80, low 58 today through Sunday. There's a slight chance of rain this morning, but other than that, we're looking partly cloudy. Our Fox Business Minute now at 8:20, brought to you by Provident Financial Group. Provident Financial Group, LLC.com.
From the Fox Business Network, another encouraging report on the job market. The number of new claims for unemployment benefits dropped by 12,000 last week to 209,000. There were fewer people signing up for unemployment than expected. Tesla shares are higher on a report in Germany saying Volkswagen's CEO is interested in buying a stake in Tesla. VW Chief Executive Herbert Diess believes his company would benefit from Tesla's competence in the fields of batteries and software. A banker close to Volkswagen says it will be almost impossible to justify paying $30 billion to buy all of Tesla. Dick's Sporting Goods, BJ's Wholesale, and Hormel Foods all reported stronger than expected earnings for the recent quarter. Nordstrom reported a weaker profit. However, Wall Street was expecting even slower business from Nordstrom. With the Fox Business Report, I'm Jenny Cosola.
Fox Nation is the place for exclusive content you can't get anywhere else. New opinion shows from Laura Ingraham, Tucker Carlson, and Tommy Lahren you can only get by signing up for Fox Nation. Plus, the real stories behind the headlines. Documentaries on Chappaquiddick, Jimmy Hoffa, and more that you'll only find on Fox Nation. More of the opinion done right you crave? It's on Fox Nation. Documentaries and specials you can't get anywhere else? They're on Fox Nation. So go to foxnation.com today and sign up now for Fox Nation. Opinion done right now.
This is Rob Meyer with Provident Financial Group. At Provident, our mission is to help people plan for and get through some of life's toughest challenges. We provide each of our clients with individualized strategies, premier service, and independent thinking to help them achieve their financial goals. Contact us today at 3017 Village Office Place in Champaign or call 217-366-3456 or find us online at providentfinancialgroupllc.com.
Securities and advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
This is the time of year when you really want to tiptoe out of work a little bit early and have some drinks with some friends. Hula Hands is the perfect choice. Happy apps from 4 to 6 with their appetizers just under $4. And their daily drink specials are terrific all day on Sunday. Keep in mind, Sundays between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m., their brunch menu is outstanding. Their classy atmosphere and quick, friendly service will keep everyone smiling. Hula Hands at First and St. Mary, just south of the State Farm Center. ESPN 93.5, Paris from UBA. Urbana Business Association has joined us. I always just call you Paris. It's Balderrada? Balderrada.
Yes.
As I say it softly.
Say it with pride. Balderrada.
There you go. And I know you got like something going on with your husband and working on sausages and stuff.
Yeah, so we have a catering company for the last year and a half, but we just transitioned and opened a restaurant inside Lincoln Square's food court.
What?
I know. So we had our soft opening this week. It was yesterday. Oh, gosh, Tuesday, yesterday, and today for lunch. And then we'll do soft opening again next week, and then we'll go full-time September 3rd.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, that means Urbana Business Association is looking for some new leadership, some new people.
They are.
things like that.
My position as executive director is open right now.
Okay.
So if anybody's interested.
Yeah, we'll do a little recruiting plug now.
Yeah.
And, or UBA.com kind of thing? Or
they can actually email their resume to me, paris@urbanabusiness.com.
Okay, urbanabusiness.com. So I've got urbanasweetcornfestival.com up right now and some terrific acts on stage. Let's start with the music. Everybody loves the music in downtown Urbana this weekend. So let's see. Tomorrow night starts at 5?
Yep, it goes at 5. It starts at 5, and then it'll go till midnight.
There's various stages too, right?
We do. We have 2 stages this year. So we've got the main stage, which will contain programming that the festival booked. And then we also have one community together programming on Saturday during the day.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's booked through the university.
Okay, nice. Well, groups like Feel Free, the Nightcaps, of course, we all love Tons of Fun with their horn section.
Yeah.
Reckless Whiskey has been trending well in our area, getting a bunch of different awards and things like that. They do a lot of country stuff that we play on US 105.9, your home for the Chicago Cubs. It looks like Saturday after 7 or so, we've got some great bands like Bruiser and the Virtues, Them Guilty Aces at 8:30, and then Captain Rat and the Blind Rivets start at 10:15, and they go until midnight. It's quite a party. I know I have friends that are marching band fans, and they love the competition that they have between the various Champaign and Urbana schools. Let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah, so on Saturday afternoon, all 3 marching bands come together at the main stage, which is actually on Broadway and Water this year. So they all come together, and there's over 500 students that just fill the street and play. Yeah.
And I see they're doing Hey Baby and a lot of other favorites. So between 5 and 6 on Saturday night, Urbana, Central, and Centennial's marching bands. That has good energy if you want to check that out. All right, the vendors that are there, I always love, talking with folks and finding out what this organization is about and things like that. There's also art and T-shirts and...
Yeah, a lot of merchandise.
Yep.
Lots of food, so you're going to find a lot of local food. Yeah, and different activities. So we have like the kids area. So we're going to have inflatables. We have the Orpheum Theater, the university, CU Adventures in Time and Space. Put on a Save the Sweet Corn puzzle hunt where you can go do games and puzzles throughout the festival. You got to go find it, and you come back, you get a prize like a T-shirt.
Okay.
So a lot of activities like that.
Sweet. Talking about sweet corn, hot and buttery. You get it from a certain farm, don't you?
We do. We get it from Maddox Farms. It's in Warrensburg, Illinois, so it's only 45 minutes from here. So it is
good.
local.
And that huge steamer is always fascinating to see. It's a machine, and it's a great operation with the volunteers getting it hot off the steamer.
Yeah. So we have an actual shucker that shucks the corn, and then the steam engine that heats the water and cooks the corn.
Really good stuff. It's over by the post office then?
No, actually it's over on Main and by the courthouse parking lot.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So just kind of get your map if you want, urbanasweetcorn.com, figuring out parking in the whole area. It's all,
And there's plenty of parking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And as far as some of the other things that we can enjoy, of course, lots of people enjoy the drinks aspect of it. Now, do you go to local pubs in that area to get your drinks and then wristband?
So, this year, as far as the beer goes in the festival tents, Riggs beer will be served throughout the festival, but it is open container, so you can go to the different bars downtown and bring your drink in and out and on festival grounds and visit another bar because the bars will have entertainment going on too. So you'll want to be sure to check that out.
All right. So we kind of come into the area and you might get a wristband and show your ID and that sort of thing.
Yeah, you'll be ID'd and wristbanded at the beer tents, but you also will be at the different bars too. So in order to drink, they will be checking IDs and wristbanding.
Okay. Good to know how all that works. And do you have a certain commemorative mug then? Or?
We have a special sweet corn cup. It's optional to purchase. You are not required to purchase it to buy a beer, but yeah, it's optional.
Of course, winding through the streets, this is one of the last standing free options for you, and I think it's great in downtown Urbana, and that everybody kind of comes together. We appreciate the Urbana Business Association pulling all the details together, and for me, one of the coordinators of the Tolono Fun Day Festival, we've been falling short on volunteers.
We always need volunteers. So we'll take last minute signups today, tomorrow.
Get a free t-shirt.
Come show up at 3:00 tomorrow afternoon. We can put you to work.
Okay, good. And it's always fun to get a selfie with Corny that's walking around.
Yeah, he'll be walking around.
So, have we hit all the highlights?
Well, we got a couple other things we can highlight. We have Tricoci, who sponsored the Corn Classic Corn Eating Contest that happens on early Saturday afternoon. So you can sign up at the festival. We have a kids division and an adult division. And then the Land Connection.
I've done that before, by the way, Paris. And I find the typewriter back and forth method is better than the twisting method.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. And then the Land Connection is putting on a sliced and diced cooking competition. All of the competitors they have gathered them all, but you definitely come by and watch it. And that's an 11 o'clock hour on Saturday.
Okay. And the weather looks awesome.
It does. Like 77 and sunny and no rain.
Hot stuff. When I'm talking about that hot and buttered sweet corn. I love it. And congratulations on the new venture once again in Lincoln Square. What's the name of it?
Balderotas, Porchetta, and Sicilian Sausage.
I love it.
Thank you.
And your husband do a great job with that.
Thank you.
Okay, urbanasweetcorn.com with all the details. Thank you, Paris.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day. Bye. We're ESPN 93.5.
Hi, I'm Habib. Once again, I'm hosting the Live to Lead mega event at the iHotel on Friday, October 11th. John Maxwell and 4 speakers, Angela Ahrens, Marcus Buckingham, Chris Hogan, and Rachel Hollis. Buy your tickets at habibhabib.com. So bring your team. I guarantee you will be better equipped with new perspectives, practical tools, and key takeaways. Improving our minds is like working out. We can't go to the gym just once and expect to be in shape. It's a continuous process. Buy your tickets at habibhabib.com.
Fox News, I'm Lillian Wu. The Iranian tanker at the center of a face-off with the U.S. has one less place to go. The Greek foreign minister telling French media it has not requested a docking permit in Greece and anyways too big to access any Greek dock. Meanwhile, an unveiling in Tehran.
What Iran says is a new Iranian-built missile defense system capable of recognizing 100 long-range targets at a time and confronting them with 6 different weapons. This coming 2 months after Iran shot down a U.S. drone.
Fox's Simon Owen. The American charged with killing a hotel worker in the Caribbean goes to court. Scott Hapgood saying he acted in self-defense.
Hapgood returns to Anguilla for a procedural hearing today. The prosecution is requesting an adjournment of the case to give them more time to prepare.
Fox's David Lee Miller. The defense attorney says the victim's toxicology report shows high levels of drugs. America is listening to Fox News.
Good morning. I'm Jamie Monticelli with your ESPN 93.5 local news update. 29 years in prison is the sentence for a Champaign man who admitted to having cocaine for sale while armed. 27-year-old Antonio Brown pleaded guilty Wednesday to manufacture or delivery of cocaine and unlawful possession of a weapon by a felon. He should be released in about 14 years. 30 months of probation is the sentence for a man who admitted he stabbed another man during a fight in Campustown. 66-year-old Jerry Webb is homeless and admitted that on June 21st, he got into a fight with another homeless man on the sidewalk in the 600 block of East Green Street in Champaign. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker has signed a law banning landlords from evicting or retaliating against tenants based on their immigration status. Landlords also are barred from disclosing or threatening to disclose immigration status to any law enforcement or immigration agency. The law takes effect immediately. You're up to date. I'm Jamie Monticelli.
Hey, it's Stevie J. I've been using the corporate apparel from Game Day. They've been making these Stevie J Broadcasting button-downs, and I love them. And I just got 2 new in today, and the staff's excited because I don't have to wear the same shirt. So very excited for the repertoire change and all these fabulous corporate apparel shirts from Game Day. If you want a quote, I would suggest you email them, sales@gamedayspirit.com, sales@gamedayspirit.com. It's high quality. It's great stuff. You'll love it. Corporate apparel from Game Day Spirit.
Planning a party or an event? Think Big Grove Tavern in downtown Champaign. With 3 large back rooms, Big Grove is the ideal place to host your next important gathering, whether it's for the team after the game or a timeless family gathering. Big Grove has the space and the hospitality to make everyone feel welcome. Features include a full bar and a menu with something for everyone. Contact sales at BigGroveTavern.com or call 217-239-3505 to reserve your private space.
It's that blissful time of year yet again. Time for the Honda Summer Spectacular event, where well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% APR on the 2019 Honda CR-V, which you made the best-selling CUV in America in 2019. And while the joy caused by these deals is quite a joy to behold, it's even better to experience for yourself. So hurry in to your local Honda dealer.
See dealer for financing details based on IHS market calendar year to date March 2019 for non-luxury traditional entry size CUV segment new retail registrations in U.S.
It's that blissful time of year yet again. A time for uncontainable elation everywhere you look. And I'm not just talking about summertime. I mean time for the Honda Summer Spectacular event, where well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% APR on the 2019 Honda HR-V, awarded Best SUV Brand for 2019 by U.S. News & World Report. Hurry into your local Honda dealer.
Visit your Central Illinois Honda dealers or go to centralilhondadealers.com.
See dealer for financing details. U.S. News & World Report, November 2018.
How easy is it to find the best new hires with Glassdoor? Yeah, kind of like that. Post your job, and just like that, it's available to over 67 million job seekers. And Glassdoor only matches you with qualified applicants, so you can make the best new hire in half the resumes. Plus, Glassdoor hires are 30% more likely to stay with your company longer. Hire better, hire faster. Start your free trial today at glassdoor.com/hire.
Retired police officers went through a lot. The last thing they need to think about is a roof in their retirement. Freedom Roofing respects former police officers and the sacrifices they made. That's why Freedom Roofing is giving away a roof to one retired police officer. To nominate a retired police officer, just email the officer's name, address, phone number, and a paragraph on why you think they deserve a new roof and send it to freedom@sjbroadcasting.com. The team at Freedom Roofing will select a retired officer as the winner in September. That address again is freedom@sjbroadcasting.com.
Yeah, we have a law enforcement officer of the month, and now we're taking it up a notch because we feel like our law enforcement officers need a pat on the back. Those who are retired that need some roof repair or a free new roof, all you need to do is nominate them as you email the details to freedom@sjbroadcasting.com. Our forecast is brought to you by Honda BMW of Champaign. Take a test drive. Enjoy the wide selection of new and used vehicles. I got one with a lot less miles, and it has a leather package and infinity speakers. I really upgraded in my life, and it was very reasonably priced. Take a test drive. Corner of Neal and Burwash in Savoy. Honda BMW of Champaign. Online at drivechampaign.com. Morning rain in the forecast, high 81, 58 our low tonight, partly cloudy, high 80, low 54 for tomorrow. Sunshine on Saturday, high 76, low 54, 77 with partly cloudy conditions on Sunday. An awesome weekend ahead, 8:36 and the temperature's at 73 on ESPN 93.5.
Don't miss the People's Choice #1 community event in Champaign County, the Urbana Sweet Corn Festival. On August 23rd and 24th, downtown Urbana will be full of local food vendors, local entertainment, and local hot and buttery sweet corn from Maddox Farms. Enjoy activities like the corn eating contest sponsored by Tricocia University and new this year a cooking competition by the Land Connection. For the complete schedule of activities, volunteer information, and more, visit UrbanaSweetCornFestival.com. Brought to you by Illinois American Water, City of Urbana, Urbana Public Arts, Cranit Center, and this station.
Jim Gaffigan, Secrets and Pies Tour.
Have you been to one of the weddings where the groom removes the girder belt from the bride and flings it to a crowd of perverts? Who came up with that one?
Hey, you know the bride throws the bouquet? How about something for the fellas? Maybe the bride's underwear?
Jim Gaffigan, October 17th, the State Farm Center Theater in Champaign. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at statefarmcenter.com or 866-DELINI-1.
It's that blissful time of year yet again. Time for the Honda Summer Spectacular event, where well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% APR on the 2019 Honda CR-V, which you made the best-selling CUV in America in 2019. Hurry into your local Honda dealer.
Get your Summer Spectacular deal on a new CR-V now at Carmack Honda in Danville.
See dealer for financing details based on IHS market calendar year to date March 2019 for non-luxury traditional entry size CUV segment, new retail registrations in U.S.
ESPN 93.5, our regular host, Stevie J, on a well-deserved vacation. His daughter, Grace, has been involved in Young Life as a camp counselor, and she'll be coming home to start up school. And Vince is on with me now. I just heard him talking in the background there. I hope you're not driving and distracted right now, Vince.
No, I'm not driving at all. My wife's driving.
Okay, good for you. I do that a lot. I have 16, 17, and 21-year-olds. And, of course, we're in the car all the time. And if someone texts me, I just simply hand the phone over to them. Let's talk about these baby boomers and the youth stereotype of being distracted drivers. Vince Pasente from Dallas, how are you?
I'm doing well, and what you referred to is basically that 86% of millennials admit to distracted driving, with cell phones. But what's surprising is boomers, if you're 59 and older, you've got, or 57 and older, you are, 50% of you are distracted driving as well, or admitting to it at least, and I bet there's a few others that don't even admit to it.
When we talk about distracted driving, Vince, I know we're mainly talking about that phone, but there are other issues too. Have they taken those factors into mind?
Yeah, absolutely. There's 3 ways you can be distracted, which you can take your eyes off the road, you can take your hands off the wheel, and you can actually take your mind off, meaning you're thinking about something else. And the reason texting is so bad, it's all 3 all at once. I mean, your hands are doing something, you're thinking about something else, and then you're not looking at the road. And you've heard that statistic.
That's right. As far as being an expert of focus and safety, Vince Pasente is on the air with us talking about distracted driving. Should our hands always be at 10 and 2? Vince, are you there?
Is a purity test by people who want to appear woke but actually slept through history.
That's odd. Well, I guess I'm distracted now of what's happening on the phone line, and we're having some concerns today. Well, shoot. The point of it all is, of course, do not have distracted driving in your world if you can. Focus on the road. When we look around at a traffic light, we see everybody looking down and checking that text. And it seems like, as Vince's point was going to be, it's ages all over the place. The Gen Xers, the millennials, the youth stereotype is that they're the worst in distracted driving. And following the rules seems to be something that we're getting away from on the roads. We all push it on the speed limit and don't leave early enough and things like that. So sharpen up those skills behind the wheel. And thanks so much for listening. ESPN 93.5.
The Home Depot's making it easy to turn your favorite moment into the perfect color for any room with the Project Color app. Upload any image, then discover the colors and paint to match. Now you're a swipe and a click closer to everything you need for your next project. Explore the most popular colors and trending palettes to find your perfect paint. Get a colorful new experience with the Project Color app, then shop our best brands with gallons starting from just $24.98 at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. U.S. only. See store for details.
Jeff was a boring drinker. Jeff got his American lager and would sometimes splurge with a whiskey and cola. That is, until he discovered Atties. It changed his taste in drinks forever. He started off with a Long Island Army and got braver with an Orange Crush, and then finished off the evening with a house-infused Sangrini. Now friends ask Jeff for drink recommendations.
Expose yourself to new drinks. Head on over to Addie's Bar and Grill in Urbana at 2600 South Stone Creek Boulevard.
At Indeed, we understand that when it comes to hiring, it's important to have a large talent pool to choose from. But sometimes too many good options can be overwhelming. That's why Indeed doesn't just give you access to a large pool of job seekers. We also offer screener tools that let you instantly narrow down your search. Hone in on hiring with Indeed. Experience Indeed for yourself today and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting at Indeed.com/promo. Terms and conditions apply.
Retiring Deputy Chief Bob Fitzgerald has joined me, and occasionally there are bad employees. That happens in every field, and it seems like that bad employee, 1 out of 1,000, gets the front page of the paper.
That is so true. If you look around, you'll see there could be 10 great things an officer does today, but the only thing you'll see on the news at night is the one thing one officer does that's bad.
And then the people that are anti-police, and they'll say, see, I told you. It's not fair.
Like they said, it's a small group of people, but they got the biggest mouths, and they get out there and they say what they want to say, and if there's a camera around, they'll get in front of it.
Yeah.
And like I said, a lot of it has to do with perception.
I think body cameras are a great idea because they protect you from lies that the person might say.
Right. We just went to body cameras this year, and they've already helped us. You see how the officers react, and we go back, we get a complaint, we look at that body camera, at the video footage of it, from the audio, and you see how the officers treat people, and they do a tremendous job.
Yeah.
It's helped us out greatly this year so far.
Brought to you by SK Exteriors. Their website, callsktoday.com.
When you're buying a car, you know exactly what you need. But the perfect match should be more than you get. It's also the personal banking experience that helps you get there. That's why Central Illinois' perfect match for auto loans is the U of I Community Credit Union. And right now, with some of the lowest auto loan rates in town, you can go ahead and say yes to all the upgrades. And you don't even have to be a member. So stop by the U of I Community Credit Union, Champaign-Urbana's #1 local auto lender, and apply. Visit us in person on 1st Street in Champaign or stop by 5 Points in Urbana. You can also apply from the comfort of your home online at uoficreditunion.org. Whether you're looking for a brand new vehicle or you're trying to lower your current vehicle loan payment, the U of I Community Credit Union is here to help. We have auto loan rates as low as 2.49% APR for up to 75 months for a limited time. The U of I Community Credit Union is here for campus and community.
If you're looking for a great cut of meat, why don't you head up to Long Branch Steakhouse in Gifford? On Wednesday and Thursdays, they serve up some great specials for dinner under $20. Now, that'll include a salad with some great homemade dressings and 2 sides, beef, shrimp, or chicken kebabs, and the fresh prime rib sandwich. They're all calling your name. You got to find them. They're at Long Branch Steakhouse. Long Branch Steakhouse is on Main Street in downtown Gifford.
Austin and I are Cub fans, but ESPN 93.5, of course, you're home for the St. Louis Cardinals. Kind of unusual to have a downpour, a flash flood warning in effect at the end of the game, and then just call it.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about Major League Baseball's decision at that point. It's no longer in the hands of the Cardinals, the home team. If it was pregame, they might have decided not to play it. It's in the Cardinals' hands in that case. But then once you get going, then Major League Baseball and the umpires get together and make the call. And I don't know if it's the right one, especially in a division race this tight. It didn't allow the Cardinals, who are kind of surging late in that ball game, to really make some hay and maybe take a lead. So, rough night for the Cardinal fans.
And let's get your Redbird recap now.
Well, last night, the Cardinals dropped a rain-shortened game, 7.5 innings, 5-3 to the Milwaukee Brewers. Adrian Hauser over Adam Wainwright, as the Cardinals won 2 out of 3 over Milwaukee. Now the Chicago Cubs won their game 12-11, a slugfest at Wrigley Field over San Francisco. So the Cardinals find themselves a half game behind the Cubs in second place in the National League Central. The Cardinals will welcome in the Colorado Rockies tonight to open up a 4-game series. It's Hall of Fame weekend at Busch Stadium. Miles Michaelis, 7-13, will make the start. Last night, the Brewers scored 4 in the first inning, 3 on a Mike Moustakas home run. They added a run in the 4th. The Cardinals got 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th inning, and left runners at 2nd and 3rd in the 6th. In 7.5 innings, the Milwaukee Brewers 5, the Cardinals 3. I'm John Rooney.
Well, that kind of gives us a summary. I know the Cubs won. Boy, a slugfest.
Yeah,
12-11 over the Giants.
12-11. Nick Castellanos was huge. 4 hits in that ball game. Chris Bryant with the game-winning home run.
Yeah, baby!
Nick Castellanos now has a 1.213 OPS on the year, which is just simply, not on the year, but since his time with the Chicago Cubs. He's just been stellar. Every day it's something new of Nick Castellanos doing something great on the baseball field.
Awesome. It's a 1:20 start today on US 105.9. Kyle Kyle Hendricks to the mound, and Jeff Samardzija for the San Francisco Giants. So I know he's real good. Again, 1:20 start on US 105.9. Your home for the Chicago Cubs. Chicago White Sox win over the Minnesota Twins. They hadn't had a good time with the Twins. It was 4-0 yesterday, though.
Lucas Giolito was absolutely fantastic. He pitched like the ace that he is this year. He was an all-star this year, and just threw no walk, 3-hit ball. Just unbelievable performance by Lucas Giolito. And if he continues that, then Chicago White Sox has some awesome pitchers coming up in the next couple of years, with Michael Kopech coming off of Tommy John surgery, keeping up with Lucas Giolito, and hopefully he stays with that all-star level. The White Sox are onto something glorious right now.
Jeremy Werner, of course, a big White Sox fan. We'll hear more about the White Sox. Like Austin was pretty well versed there. Is that coming from Jeremy's influence on you?
What?
On the White Sox stuff that you just rattled off?
I watch baseball, Diane.
Okay, then. I do too. And actually, I need to get some Chicago White Sox gear because I'm going to Seattle in the middle of September and it's a Mariners White Sox game as the day before the wedding party for my niece.
Oh, nice.
And Audrey and David are getting married, so they rented a suite out. We're going to have a blast. The Deucey's invading that White Sox-Mariners game. So anyway, that's a side note on my life. Illinois soccer underway. They'll be taking on Loyola. They've got a back-to-school theme. They've got some coupons they're handing out for books, from what I hear. Books can be a rather expensive challenge for college students.
Oh, yeah. Illini soccer should have an okay year. Jana Rayfield is a great coach.
Mm-hmm.
Actually went to France for the World Cup this year. So it should be awesome to see what influence that the U.S. soccer team has on Illini soccer coming up in the future.
Of course, Jillian Ellis?
Yep.
Was the soccer coach before Janet Rayfield, I believe.
She was the inaugural Illini soccer coach.
So good stuff happening as she coached America's soccer team. And Illinois volleyball exhibition tomorrow, which will be great as they spotlight charity as it's Eastern Illinois Food Bank versus the Don Moyer Boys and Girls Club. So they've got a charity theme for their exhibition game tomorrow.
Awesome cause.
I think it's great, too. So that kind of sums it up. Anything else that you need to tease for Jeremy's show that starts in about 10 minutes?
Having Ira Weintraub from WTKA to preview the Michigan Wolverines. We're doing a Big Ten opponent-by-opponent series throughout the rest of the offseason into game week. So just get the latest on all your Illini football opponents.
Okay, good. And because Brandon Peters had Michigan roots, I wonder if he'll some comments about our starting quarterback.
Oh, yeah. Ira knows a lot about Brandon Peters, so we'll get his take on him being named starter and what Illini fans can realistically expect and not get too high or too low on Brandon Peters as Illini quarterback.
Awesome. Austin Berkland joining me on our last sportscast here on ESPN 93.5 before we take a break, and we'll get the weather coming up next. Thanks so much for taking us along. By the way, Penny Davis of Mahomet was my winner of the Cardinals-Rockies tickets on Sunday. We've got another pair to give out tomorrow, so make sure you're listening here on ESPN 93.5, and we always take those texts at 359-2255.
Mom, can we get White Castle sliders?
Great idea, Ben. Let's see where they are.
Attention, Ben. Tell your mom she can find White Castle sliders in the freezer aisle. They're made with 100% beef patties on a bed of steamed grilled onions with the same one-of-a-kind taste you can find in Castles.
Ooh, she's smart. Hey, intercom lady, any advice for her first day of school?
Ben, she's not gonna...
Try a new hairstyle. Ooh, maybe a mullet.
A mullet? Cool.
You are not getting a mullet.
White Castle. Find the slider variety you crave in your nearest freezer aisle.
Hi, it's Stevie J. For many years, whenever I've said something a little out there, my kids would say, easy, Stever. Well, I've come up with something a little out there, and I'm inviting you to be part of it. Introducing Stever, a new program that allows you to spend my money and keep the stuff. Sounds good, right? Well, it is. Now, there are two requirements. You'll have to use your voucher for the free stuff within 7 days, then give us some feedback about your experience. That's it. Take my money. Spend it within 7 days, then give me some feedback about your experience. But you have to register for this program. Just visit GoStever.com and create an account. You'll need to create a username and password. Once Once your account has been created, you're all set. Then just listen to Stevie J Broadcasting Stations for your chance to grab one of our daily offers. Visit GoStever.com to register now and to learn all about our new Out There program. All the information is available at GoStever.com. The earlier you get registered, the better chance you'll have at winning. Visit GoStever.com.
Great to hear Stevie J's voice. GoStever.com. Yesterday, the certificates from Rosati's Pizza that we gave away right at 8 o'clock. Get yourself registered. Some terrific specials you can enjoy. GoStever.com. As we look at our forecast, we've got a high 81 expected today, a 90% chance of morning showers in the forecast, but partly cloudy by tonight and a low 58. Partly cloudy on Friday as we wrap up the week with a high 80, low 54. Sunshine expected on Saturday with a high 76, low 54. 76 the high again on Sunday with partly cloudy conditions, down to 61 in the evening. Let's hope we have great weather because at Hessel Park, I'll be helping to MC, and Tasha Page Lockhart at the Gospel and Jazz Fest will be an awesome talent to check out. I know that she had won on season 6 of BET's hit singing competition called Sunday Best. Here's a little of that performance.
Lord, whatever you're doing in this season, don't do it without me. Don't do it without me. I'm asking you, Lord, whatever you're doing,
that's Tasha Page Lockhart, one of the featured singers. The Gospel and Jazz Fest helps raise money for the Safe House, substance abuse-free environment, and a terrific recovery center in Urbana. Canaan Baptist Church rallying with 10 other churches to make it happen with some fine performances, some food trucks out at Hessel Park. Come on out between 3 and 7. I'll have some prizes in my pocket if you want to approach me, Diane Ducey, as the MC, especially in the early part of the evening, bringing on the acts. Jeremy Warner shows up next. Enjoy your day.
Hi, I'm Troy Lands from Lands Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Lands is your local Mitsubishi Electric Diamond dealer. Our technicians are experts at solving your comfort needs, one room or your whole house. Let us show you how a Mitsubishi Electric Heating and Cooling System can save you money now. Your comfort is our priority. Call Lands today at 1-800-AIR-REPAIR or find us online at landsinc.com. I'm Troy Lands, and you can count on my company because you can count on me.
At Honda BMW, they believe in letting you make the choice when you're ready. And now you don't even need to come into their award-winning dealership to buy your car if you don't want to. Just go to drivechampagne.com. Click on the type of vehicle you're interested in and look to the right-hand side of the page. It says Express Purchase. That means you can buy a car on your computer right now, only at the award-winning Honda BMW Express Purchase. Go to drivechampagne.com.
We're talking with Shane from Rosati's Pizza, 701 South Gregory in Urbana. And on Thursday, it's Thirsty Thursdays. A bit of a different meaning than what it was when we were in college, right, Shane?
That's right. You know it. Every Thursday, Rosati's Pizza is Thirsty Thursday. After 4 o'clock, you'll get a free 2-liter with any pizza purchase.
What are you having for dinner tonight? Make it Rosati's Pizza, 701 South Gregory, Urbana, myrosatis.com/Urbana, or call 328-2334 for delivery in Champaign, Urbana, and Savoy.
ESPN Radio, along with our friends at Prospect Bank, are welcoming students back with our Welcome Back student bags on Quad Day. Look for our team spread throughout Campus Town distributing these bags starting around lunchtime on Sunday, August 25th. We'll hand out 1,000 bags randomly stuffed with cash, gift cards, and offers. That's right, 1,000 bags from local businesses like FedEx, Prospect Bank, Jets Pizza, Octave Apartments, and more. Look for us on the streets with our Welcome Back student bags Sunday, August 25th, and score some great deals on Quad Day.
Bill, Susan, you guys look amazing. What's the secret? Our new Sleep Number 360 smart bed. He chooses the comfort on his side. I choose mine. We feel great. Can it help keep you asleep? Yes, it senses our movements and automatically adjusts to keep us both comfortable all night. I I don't think it's a secret anymore.
It's the biggest sale of the year where all beds are on sale. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed, plus free home delivery on most beds. And Saturday. To find your local Sleep Number store, go to sleepnumber.com.
It's that blissful time of year yet again. A time for uncontainable elation everywhere you look. And I'm not just talking about summertime. I mean time for the Honda Summer Spectacular event, where well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% APR on select 2019 Honda Accord models. Named America's best midsize sedan by Car and Driver. And while the joy caused by these deals is quite a joy to behold, it's even better to experience for yourself. So hurry in to your local Honda dealer.
See dealer for financing details. Excludes hybrid models. Car and Driver January 2019.
It's that blissful time of year yet again. And I'm not just talking about summertime. I mean time for the Honda Summer Spectacular event, where well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% APR on select 2019 Honda Civic models, which you made the best-selling compact car in America. Hurry into your local Honda dealer.
Visit your Central Illinois Honda dealers or go to centralilhondadealers.com.
See dealer for financing details. Excludes Civic Type R based on IHS market calendar year to date March 2019 for non-luxury traditional compact car segment new retail registrations in U.S.
Join the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention for the Out of the Darkness Champaign-Urbana Walk, September 8th at Crystal Lake Park. Registration begins at 3 p.m. The walk begins at 4 p.m. When you walk in the Out of the Darkness walks, you join the efforts with hundreds of thousands of people to raise awareness and funds that allow the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention to invest in new research, create educational programs, advocate for public policy, and support survivors of suicide loss. For more details, go to afsp.org. That's afsp.org and click on Take Action.
If you missed a parking lot sales event at Durst Cycle, good news! Some of the great deals still exist. Just stop into Durst Cycle in Champaign and Urbana and take advantage of the great deals with the best service. Durst has a fully staffed sales and service department to make sure you have the right bicycle for your needs. Find out why this family-owned business is your home for cycling and home fitness since 1935. Durst Cycle, 1201 South Madison, Champaign, and 1112 West University in Urbana.
Lend us an ear to hear about the Sweet Corn Festival in downtown Urbana on August 23rd and 24th. We're going to have an amazing time jamming with local bands performing a variety of genres, including American classics, country and rock covers, and a live DJ on the new Downtown Get Down stage. In addition to music, family activities, and local food, there will be local beer and wine provided by Riggs Beer Company. Visit UrbanaSweetCornFestival.com for the full lineup schedule and entertainment at our downtown bars and more. Brought to you by the Urbana Business Association, WCIA, Republic, Skep Distributing, Illini Studio, and Walmart.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign, Urbana. You're